team, and they look athletic. They are athletic. They've proven to be athletic. So this is going to be a tough challenge for Lehigh today. Starts with Sisselberger at the face-off dot. And imagine Coach Cassis wants to get on this first-year goalie as quickly as he can. The conditions aren't great to be a goalie. A little cold, a little chilly, a little rainy. So try to get on him early and build momentum out of the first quarter.
Temperature in the 40s. We'll be dodging raindrops throughout most of the day, and the wind is starting to whip a little bit. A couple Pennsylvania guys at the Faceoff X. James Reilly for Georgetown, Mike Sisselberger for Lehigh, two of the very best in college lacrosse. And Reilly overran the initial ground ball, and it's a early win for Georgetown as the Hoyas will have the first possession.
Yeah.
Over on its first possession. Sisselberger with a face-off win for Lehigh. Forecast called for the potential shower, but it's a little more steady than maybe we were expecting.
Now this is where Sisselberger earns his money by compounding a goal with a whip face-off win. See if he can pull it off here. It's a tough matchup.
Mulet's 13th goal of the year. Sisselberger got pushed down, and that'll win Lehigh possession. It's McDermott from Morin, the Georgetown goal. It's McDermott's 14th of the season. And a face-off win for Reilly. Reilly, a senior out of Berwyn, Pennsylvania. And quick take again. I think Hicks got back in the game after the turnover.
Yeah, anytime you get a turnover off your ride, that's the best time to score. So great job by Lehigh getting the ball up and out and looking for the offense in the offensive end.
Back to the X we go. Chris, something we'll get into as the day goes on, but Sisselberger and Reilly know each other very well. They've worked together for a long time. As Sisselberger had it, then lost it. But very exciting matchup at the Faceoff X today. About two guys, both from the state of Pennsylvania, know each other very well throughout the years growing up.
Yeah, grew up playing the camp circuit, the club circuit, the Philadelphia Faceoff clinic circuit. So they know each other very, very, very well. Both winning well into 60% this year. I don't know that either one of them will win that much today. I think it's going to be more 50-50. McDermott only has 3 assists on the year, so clearly a guy that's going to call his own number, so Lehigh's defense has to recognize that.
Face-off win for the Hoyas. Violation on Georgetown. Lehigh wins the face-off on half possession, looking to take its first lead of the day.
The screwball came off the ground and caught Georgetown's goalie a little off guard and ended up in the back of the net.
Schelling gets his his 7th of the year from Cole Kirst, who has a couple assists here in the first half. Reilly wins the draw for Georgetown. And now
answer that goal with a face-off. Reilly got the last one pretty clean.
Second violation against Reilly. Next times Lehigh's turned it over 5 as we head to the second, knotted at 4-4. Lehigh bidding for its first ever home win over a top 5 ranked team. This time it's Sisselberger called for the violation. Sophomore out of Shadyside, Maryland. Face-off win for Reilly, and he eludes the check from Hicks off the edge as well.
Very opportunistic by Monroe.
4th goal of the year for Monroe. Face-off win for 7-4. Violation on Georgetown, so Lehigh will go to the man up for the first time today. That's going to be a loose ball push on Lehigh. They get Nick Torini. So Georgetown.
And the more offense Georgetown will play, the more tired that Lehigh's defense will play. So Sisselberger is doing exactly what we need him to do right now, which is win a face-off, win a possession.
Again, he seemed to have the move, but couldn't get the grounder, and Georgetown right back through it. And quickly answering Dylan Hess one more time. as Georgetown's exploded here in the second quarter, opening up a 9-5 lead.
Great shot by Hess, going downhill, changing planes on a shot. Spencer just a little bit slow to happen right now to get their minds back into the game, feel like they still could be competitive in this game. And that's why Sisselberger is who he is. Changed the ball through the offense on both sides of the field, eventually found the backside to Haley, load a high shot.
It's a 5-point first half for TJ Haley, 2 goals, 3 assists. That time, the call goes set to start the second half at the Ulrich Sports Complex in Bethlehem. Steve Longino, Chris Wakely. Georgetown 10, Lehigh 5 in this top 20 non-league matchup. As the schedule builders build it, this is Lehigh's bye week in Patriot League play, for lack of a better term. Sisselberger able to control off the opening face-off of the second half, and Lehigh will have the opening possession. Another one kind of pulled the string on that one too, because I think everyone thought he was going to go high corner, and he bounced it over the shoulder.
Yep. Recomposed himself, recalibrated, and put a good shot on goal.
5th goal of the year for Ironman. Sisselberger running in to try to win the face-off. It's Ochatarena off the wing who comes up with possession for Lehigh. Another big face-off coming up here, coming out of the media timeout. This one won by James Reilly and Georgetown, but now ball put on the ground, and they'll scrum after it some more. Mr. Ground ball for Lehigh. Teddy Leggett is there.
Coach Cassis has both timeouts left. If we get a face-off win here, he wants to use one. It's exactly how Coach Cassis wanted this third quarter to go so far.
Got a loose ball push against Georgetown. We'll give Lehigh possession here with 1:04 to go. Christian Muley, really probably the best on this Lehigh team, Chris, at finding the hands and finding space out of nothing to get shots off, as he did there. And that's how the third quarter here in the final seconds will come to an end. 10 edge for Lehigh and Mike Sisselberger through 3 quarters. Obviously, with the game now a 1-goal game, a big one here, and Reilly answers the challenge for the Hoyas.
Everything unsettled is much more fun to play as opposed to 6-on-6 offense. Well done by Georgetown.
4th goal of the game for Lehigh, back behind by 3. In this little chess match, Chris, kind of starts at the X, and Georgetown responded to the Lehigh run by winning a couple faceoffs. Now it's Tarini off the wing with a win for Lehigh and a possession. And just tremendous harassment.
Well done.
12-10, 11:35 to go. Ball being battled for off the ground ball, or off the face-off, and Teddy Leggett still doing everything he can. He finally does run it down, trying to work it out of the corner. 8th goal of the season for Cole Kirst. 12-11 with 10:14 to go. It's turned into a very exciting back-and-forth matchup here between a couple top 20 teams, and Sisselberger comes up with the face-off win for Lehigh, and the Mountain Hawks can try to work for an equalizer.
Positively to it.
5 goals.
These Georgetown offensive sticks are tremendous today.
5 goals on 10 shots, 8 of those on goal. Sisselberger, the face-off win for Lehigh. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in regulation. And Kevin Cassis will.
Times in a game, it either works, it's hit or miss. So you either get a turnover or you get a goal. But at this point in the game, down as Lehigh is, Coach Cassis has to take those chances.
Sisselberger won the face-off, then slipped and lost the ball as he desperately tried to throw the ball ahead.